thinking these will stay down once my feet are in them.
So do you guys work on this every day?
Yep. So basically, because I don't know why we do this to ourselves every year, but we have very bad planning, and we decide about a month before what we're gonna do. Before Anime Expo, what we're gonna do. And then we're like, okay, well, I guess here we go. And yeah, it started as like we'd get out of high school for summer break, and it would be like, all right, well, what are we gonna do? I guess we'll just spend every waking moment working on our costumes for Anime Expo. And we're still doing it. But it's a lot of fun.
We wanted to do Pokemon anyway, and I was trying to think of a Pokemon that I like and that is also really recognizable, but also new. So that's why we chose to do Mega Charizard instead of just regular old Charizard.
I was kind of like making like Halloween, like I liked making costumes like for Halloween and stuff, and I think I was a freshman in high school, and I was starting to get into anime. Like I watched like really like very basic stuff like Bleach and Death Note, and one of my friends who also watched anime was like, you know, there's these things called conventions, right? And like people dress up as these characters, and I was like, oh my god, are you serious? This is a thing? And like told me about Anime Expo, and I was like, I have to go. And like I didn't know about cosplay till then. And then that's like the first year we went, and it was incredible, and I'd never seen like seeing people actually make costumes and like really try. Like there is people who do try for like what is it, Halloween? What is that holiday? But like it's not even comparable to like cosplay and like the stuff people do, and it was just so inspiring to like see people really like to make costumes, and that's how we went to Anime Expo for the first time, and then ever since then we just started going. Mostly it's been Anime Expo, but we started the last 2 years going to more things. Which is really fun to try other conventions and see stuff. This will dry.
So your sister obviously got you into this. Is that how it went?
Yeah, she's to blame. Yeah, I would say so. Yeah.
I mean, did you start doing it because she did it? Or was it kind of...
Well, no, I was really into it too, and I really loved like wearing the costumes that we made. I just immediately gravitated towards like, you know, being a big cute puppet or whatever. It's really a blast. So Lena would kind of make it, and then I'd like to wear it, I think. But then I got smarter, and now I help make them too.
Oh, the cup technique works really well. I should have done that earlier. Yeah, after we finish these costumes, my idea is to try to send off my resume to some of the effects shops locally and see if I can try to like get some sort of summer internship or something. I'll sweep the floors.
Do you guys ever get into arguments ever?
I don't know, not really. We generally we have like very similar like eyes of what looks good and what looks not. Usually it's when one person's just feeling really lazy and the other person's like, I just want to be done.
Yeah, and then maybe you do like kind of a bad job or something, and one person's like, I think that could be better, and the other one's like, no, it's fine. Please let me move on.
But generally, it'll be like, well, I know it doesn't look right.
Yeah.
I just don't want to work on it. How about you work on it? And then we switch.
I think we're too tired to argue.
We just want to get it done.
Just want to get it done. This is good. Is this too dark? I think it's too dark.
Might be a little dark.
I'll brighten it up. What about this one?
It's a little dark.
Brighten it up.
I think we can do it. We might have to pull some all-nighters. We haven't pulled one yet on this costume, but I think we most definitely are going to.
I don't think we've ever not pulled at least one all-nighter.
Yeah. I think we pulled like at least one on the Evas. I think,
Probably like 3 on the Big Wolf.
yeah, and I think Portal was insane. I feel like we started that one really late and had sanding for days. We made our Portal costume. It was Peabody from Portal 2, and we didn't know about using like foam to like make an egg shape. So we made like a resin egg and then covered it with Bondo because it was really lopsided. And we were just sanding and adding Bondo for like a week, and it was so heavy.
It was so heavy and just
Not smart.
poisonous. It looked good from the outside, but
Yeah, it looked really nice, but if
pretty
you'd seen the
heavy.
inside,
yeah.
we amazingly haven't like cut ourselves on this costume yet.
Yeah, we were talking about that the other day. No major injuries.
Have you ever gone to the emergency room or anything?
No, we'd never had anything bad, but back on our first wolf, we used like solely hot glue to glue everything together, which is not a smart way to do things. And so it was just like a constant like glue gun burns just all over our hands. Because you have to like hold it together and it doesn't stick, and it's a mess.
Hot glue isn't good.
Hot glue really, it's got a place, but it's not in foam fabrication. It just doesn't hold it together. Like, yeah, contact cement, barge, that's the way to go with foam. I mean, we learned something like new on every costume. I kind of just want to try this much and see if what I'm doing is worth my time.
Go for it.
So I'm putting masking tape on this dummy of my back to make a pattern, which I'm then going to cut off the dummy and put onto the piece of plastic so that I know exactly where it lines up to my back and where to cut like armholes and neck hole lines, like shoot, shoot, before I bend this to my back.
How do you make a dummy of yourself?
We saw, I think it was on the Stan Winston site where they have like a bunch of like tutorial videos. We saw one for a dummy and we're like, oh, that looks really cool, let's try that. And it was basically you wrap yourself in this wrap, what is it called? Plastic wrap, and then you wrap yourself in tape.
And you want clothes that you don't mind cutting, because you might accidentally cut your clothes.
Yeah. And then basically you wrap yourself real tight, you put a few layers of this tape on it, and then you cut it off of your body, tape it back together, and then it's like a hollow shell. And you get like 2-part expanding foam, and then you mix it together and you pour it in, and then you just kind of slush cast it into the body. And then you have something you can work on that isn't like you, which is kind of nice.
Do you guys do it to each other?
Yeah, so like one tape the other and then cut it off.
It takes a really long time to tape it. It's probably took like an hour and a half.
Oh yeah, easily, because we did like 5 layers of tape, because you want like a hard structure.
You need it to be really structurally sound.
So it won't like bust out when you put foam in it.
And it took like 8 rolls.
Yeah, it was a lot.
At least like 6 rolls each, I think.
A lot of tape.
A lot of tape.
Concept is that this is going to be like the back plate to support the wings when we make them. And then we're going to have like 2 pipes that go in, which are the wings.
Adds like some EVA or upholstery or something.
Yeah, underneath.
Nice.
Yeah.
Are you doing this for release, or is it for yourself?
Making 2. So trying to make them as similar as possible. Luckily, we're kind of the same size, so. And then these are gonna go somewhere under here, and then the wings are gonna come out like that. Obviously not straight out, but that's the concept.
And my Sharpie bag?
Oh yeah, there you go. Yeah, so the idea is that this will be like the back of the backpack, and then I'm gonna put some like backpack straps on it basically, and then strap it to our backs. And wear like a backpack. And I think we might have to do like another one around here, just so it doesn't flip up. Teeth?
Teeth, I have not cut out yet, but I will.
Are we?
I'm gonna do those the same time as the claws.
I can't remember if we decided if we're plastic dipping those or not.
I don't. Well, we gotta make them white, so.
I think we decided plastic dip was the best way to go about it, because either we plastic dip them or we cover them in fabric, really.
I don't. Yeah.
And I don't think that's gonna look as good.
Oh, it doesn't look good either. And we're gonna have like seams on the bottom and stuff. I think plastic dip's better. It might like wrinkle up and crinkle up a bit, but not that much, probably.
Yeah, the eaves didn't look too bad. We just take big. We don't roll our
Yeah.
toes. When's this gonna get done though?
I've been working on it really hard. I'll finish it right now.
Thank you.
This is why we never get our costumes done. There, okay, one thing
One thing's done.
off the list.
You can cross that off the list.
Speed lines. This doesn't work.
Oh. That's our next costume plans.
Next costume. And our feet end here, actually. These are just stilts. This is
Oh.
how our bodies put in the... And then our arms will come on up to the eyes. Don't leave.
I'm leaving.
Lena,
I'm
come
leaving.
back.
Ah.
Escaping.
Is that today's to-do list?
Yeah, this is the to-do list of today. This is everything we have to get done today. But we're making progress. Got almost all of it done. Oh, I can cross that off, actually.
These are gonna be the teeth, Charizard's teeth. So I'm trying to make them all look the same. It's kind of difficult. I have to make 8 of them.
I am seam filling using I think it's just caulking, and it makes it look less like crappy foam. Yeah, so I'm just taking it and smoothing it out with water, and then I'm gonna let it dry. This is actually how we did the Evangelions, but I'm trying to remember if I did this first or if I did like Mod Podge layer first over this. I think it was this first.
I'm shaking from the Dremel, as you can see here.
Do you have the list? Yes.
Yeah.
When did you finish the hands?
I think Elise finished them yesterday. She's been on hand duty. These are all her work. Cannot take credit for them. They're really cool.
Yeah, they look really cool.
They look super bizarre. Wait, that's right. Wait, yeah. Yeah. They look super bizarre when you go like this.
Ah, that's cool. You can actually move them around?
Yeah. They're really cool. So fingers are like that in there.
Hopefully it's comfortable.
Yeah, it's not bad. Wait, what is it? Yeah, it's like that. It's not bad. I think we've done this before, and then I think we've also done, no, I think it was just this, but the last time we did this, we did it really weird, and we used like tin foil, and it just turned out very, very hard to wear. So foam's definitely a lot better.
Tin foil?
Yeah. Didn't we made like claws? I think I did. I don't think you were involved in that. Made like
yeah, I was
terrible
involved in that,
claw fingers. It was like lobster claws. They turned out really bad.
I think they were just solid clay.
Yeah, they're super heavy.
Is it just trial and error when you're trying to figure things out?
Yeah, basically everything's trial and error. Just see if it works, and if it doesn't, pull it off and do it again. But I have a pretty good idea of where it should go. I think it's pretty tight like that. But I think I'm going to sew this. Make my life easier than gluing it. All right. I'll be back. I've literally never done this before, so I have no idea what I'm doing. But hopefully we'll learn something from it.
So, are you going to just put cloth around it later?
Yeah, so the idea is just to keep as much of the fabric in one piece so you don't have like a seam, like a glove seam. So that's why we're trying to connect as many like parts of the costume together. That's the hope, at least. If it doesn't work out, we can always make it a separate glove, but I wanted to try to keep it all one piece. I keep imagining my friend who's like actually a person who knows how to sew, and her watching this and being like, what the hell is she doing?
So are you guys going to keep cracking on this for the rest of the night?
Yep. Just
No hesitation.
keep going. Just never stop till it's done.
So was it this punishing hot last year?
Yeah, it's basically like this every year. Yeah, it's always really hot. Last year, I was painting the Evangelions outside, and I like really sunburnt my neck because I spent like a week painting those. It was pretty crazy. That looks really good. I think that's a really good color.
Yeah, I'm very satisfied. Thank the Lord we were able to find what we needed.
Did you guys find this material downtown?
Yeah. This was all downtown. It was so we went down there and we're like, oh, fleece, you know, that's like a super common thing. Like,
Yeah,
oh
you
my
can
God,
find fleece anywhere. Yeah.
No way.
So we go store to store. Fleece? No. Got any fleece? No. Got any fleece? Yeah. And it's all like Spider-Man, like blanket, you know, Spider-Man blanket patterned. And we're just walking around and going store to store. Fleece? No. Fleece? No. Can't find anything. We start to get a dark outlook, and we're thinking we need to not use fleece and use something else, which won't be as stretchy or as fluffy and soft. And then finally, when we're all but giving up hope, we found a store that was just all fleece, and they had all the colors we needed and everything, and it was all good and perfect.
I feel like I'm really in like mental denial that tomorrow's day zero. Like I'm somehow like very bizarrely calm about this whole thing.
Yeah,
I'm like, oh, we're gonna do it.
I don't know.
We're gonna get it
It
done.
hasn't really hit me.
I know, it hasn't.
You guys seem very calm about it.
Yeah.
I thought you guys would be freaking out when I got here.
I know. I don't know why. I don't know why I'm like mentally just like.
We just accepted death.
Yeah, I've accepted it. I've just accepted that it's gotta happen.
The hands look really good.
These?
Yeah.
Cool. Good. Took long enough. But I did think it was like 8, and I was like, oh man, it's already so late. And then I realized it was only 6. I was like, hey, that's not too bad.
I'm really having a hard time here, Lena. I can't seem to like stretch it far enough to get it to not do this bubbly thing. It seems to do it no matter what I do. Like,
But it looks better.
It does look better.
If anything, just if you really can't avoid the bobblies, just do it as low as possible. Just move them all down. But this looks actually pretty good. I think once you cut back this fabric and actually sew it, it's gonna look more like that.
Okay. We'll try it. This side looks good though.
Yeah, that's good.
I don't
Yeah,
know why
perfect.
this side's going well.
I don't know. I had like one bad side too, but it'll be okay.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Is there a reason it says fuck here on the head? Here?
Where? Oh no. Oh, I accidentally ripped off. Oh, that's embarrassing. I ripped off a piece of the nose and I was so mad. I taped it back on and I wrote fuck. See this horrible nonsense? Just leave that.
I'm so happy.
Just leave that.
That is the most amazing thing. tired to be thinking logically. Okay,
Need help? Need two minds?
yes. So this is the side spraying. This is the fluffier side, so that's
Okay.
getting sprayed.
This looks like it'll fit.
So it needs to go on. Should I cut the fabric down now before I spray it or after I spray it?
I think now, because then you'll use less sticky and it'll be easier to like manage and try to stick on.
Okay. So just kind of like, I'm assuming I'll just do kind of a general shape of the wing.
Yeah. Which you can,
Like,
if you
we
flipped
don't have
it,
to do that.
you don't, if you flipped it right side up, it could go into that divot there.
Yeah, but this is the side that we're gluing.
This side?
No. We're
That
gluing
side.
this side. But
Yeah.
This is the side we're gluing on here.
I'm just saying it'll be easier to cut because you'll know.
But then it'll be a flipped wing. It'll be the other wing, which is fine, I guess, because they're basically the same wing.
No, I mean, we do that wing. We flip this upside down too, and then you should. That doesn't make any sense, because then this is covering that.
We should have hot glue.
We should hot glue it.
Is that a bad idea? That's not a good idea. 'Cause
Yeah,
it's
I'm
gonna
not
be
really
too
into that.
floppy. We gotta. What if we barged it?
Yes.
So then we don't have to deal with spray.
Yes. Oh, you mean the whole thing? That's a lot of barge.
That is a lot.
I mean, you could do. What if? Well, I mean, you could. It's a lot of barge, but I think it would work.
I mean, basically the spray is the same thing at that point. Like, what is that
Yeah.
changing for us?
Can we put it on the wing and then pin
Pin
it
it.
a little bit and then flip it back over so it'll be the wing shape, and
Yeah.
then we can cut it out from
Or
there.
we could just like spray it like little sections at a time while it's pinned on.
And then
Yeah, and then just as you go.
so you don't have to deal with it being
All
a huge
once.
one piece and messing
Yeah.
up the whole thing.
Yes.
Good
yes.
idea. We figured
wow,
it out.
We did it. We can do it.
Do you need any help?
No. I
Okay,
think I'm good.
Tell me if you do.
Okay. Okay.
Oh,
What?
why are you so close?
Why so close to what?
So close to the foam.
What?
It's
I just tested it. Like what?
no. What are you doing?
What?
Why are you so close? Why
It's
so
like
close?
that.
Is that how close you're supposed to be?
Why are you? What are you doing? Like way out here?
Yeah, I was doing it like that.
Well, that's why you were having it going everywhere.
Yeah, it was going everywhere. What does it say on the back?
I don't. I don't want to listen to this.
All right, just do whatever. You could peel it off if it messes up.
Thank you for your permission. All right. What a strange day.
creating too much of a jam up here.
You go first? I'll get some back.
Almost there, almost there. 3 feet, 2 feet, 1 foot. You're safe. You're safe. No more trip hazards.
That's my Halloween costume next year.
Thank you so much.
Thank you,
That
guys.
helps so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Light? Oh, this is what it's like to see and
I'm really glad we found you because I think it's awesome footage. You guys got kicked out over in that corner. So.
Because he goes, when I saw kids getting smashed, I had to move you guys. Where is it to the bottom yet?
how long were we out there?
Like an hour.
It's on, it's rolling.
Oh my god.
Almost an hour and a half. Yeah. It was a good long time. It was a good long time.
This is my best. This is my best time of the day, by the way. This is as good as it gets.
Yeah.
Really.
That was awesome.
It was crazy. Oh wow, now it's really hitting me how tired I am. Were my wings like going crazy? They felt like they were going nuts.
I couldn't see him. I have no idea.
They were kind of
No,
going
you're
nuts.
fine. You're fine.
From what I could see,
that was so much easier having those done. Oh yeah. So just your. Now it just fix your mouth.
Yeah, my
backpack
chopsticks
pulling
fell
on
off.
you hurt?
I have bruises on both my shoulders from yesterday.
What?
I have bruises from yesterday that I'm there just sitting on. So
Are you sure you can? Do you want me to carry your wings?
no, I'm fine. Honestly, I could walk through the car just like
They'll
this.
take a little bit to get out.
Yeah, awesome. I'm glad we saw each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I recognize the arms there.
All right. See you later. Bye.
Thanks for filming us.
All right. What's up? Get this.